Today we're going to be looking at the SUMIF and SUMIFS statements. Now these functions are really useful if you have a series of data that you need to add up given some kind of criteria. So in this case, I've created a table which has a whole bunch of sales data given a category and also a region. Now this could be, say, a store in the north and you want to look at how books are performing in that store. The SUMIF statement and the SUMIFS statements are going to be really useful for this, so let's jump into it. The formula itself is simply equals SUMIF open brackets, and you'll be given some options here. So you've got range, criteria, and sum range. So the range we want to select for this is the region, and the criteria is simply whatever we type in that box there. In this case, it's east, and obviously the sales is the series that we're trying to sum. And you'll see here, I can now change this from east to south, and it'll update the sales sum for me, which is really useful. Let's try this with the categories just to reinforce that learning. So we're going to select the range with the book category, and the criteria is obviously book, and then we're going to sum the sales if the category matches whatever's in that box there. So in this case, we can see kettle sales versus book sales. Now the next way is to combine these two, and in order to do that, we're going to use the SUMIF and then add a little s on the end. So SUMIFS, open bracket here. So this time it's a little bit different. You start with the sum range, which is obviously sales again. Then we're going to add the criteria range. In this case, that's going to be the region. And then the criteria is still that north cell. And then we're also going to do the second category, or criteria, which is the category. In this case, we have books. So you can see here that in the north, the books are 15,760. In the west, kettles are obviously a little bit smaller. So there you go. That's the SUMIF and SUMIFS statements. I'm going to be adding a little bit more to this. So if you want to learn how to create drop-down lists, how to format some of these cells, and why you shouldn't use the merge cell function, make sure you like and subscribe. Drop me a comment below if you have some specific questions, and I'll be back soon with another video.